What's good, everybody? What's good? This is your man Corey Mack, aka C Mac. You know what it is. You know what it is. Facts and opinions. Let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. This is a follow up video to the video I made previously yesterday that I debuted live on YouTube. You know, hashtag ICE, hashtag Charlotte, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check that video out if you would. But now I'm hoping in response that a dear good friend of mine come in the live and chat with me or hit me up so we can have a live together and hash this thing out here. Because what I'm seeing is people finding all kind of gimmicks, which I know that's going to be belittling whatever they're trying to get across. And I'm not trying to belittle nobody. Um, Maybe a different choice of words, but it's almost to me as if these people are trying to psychologically convince you that you're not seeing wrong as to what you're pointing out, but you're damn sure not seeing the wrongs that they're pointing out. So they want you to see the wrongs that they're pointing out. But when you talk about the wrongs that you're pointing out, it's somehow, some way a blinder. It's like, no, I heard them, but no, let's keep talking about this. And I'm like, that is where no. Let's keep it fair. Let's keep it balanced. Let's keep it 100. You feel me? Because that's what I am. I told everybody, full disclosure, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. So whatever side you choose to be on, if Corey finds out there's some shit on your fence, don't you try to brush that off to where I can't see it no motherfucking more. And now you want to talk about the shit on the other side. I told you we're gonna talk about shit on both sides. But here's gonna be the kicker. Somebody on that side or that side is going to eat the shit they smell and they walk around. They're gonna eat it. They're gonna walk around that shit and just pay it no motherfucking attention. They're gonna smell that shit, pay it no motherfucking attention. But they're gonna smell somebody else shit, want to talk about it. See somebody else shit and want to talk about it. That ain't what we do here. Not on facts and opinions. Let's talk about it. Full disclosure, I do not own the copyrights to any of these videos that I use in my opinionated podcast. Full disclosure, I'm not a Democrat, Republican, liberal, constitutionalist, conservative, patriot. I don't give two hoots about the American flag. I don't give two hoots about the national anthem. I don't give two hoots about the damn military. I don't give two hoots about America's halo. I don't give two hoots about that book, that false imagery crap. I don't. There are other countries in this world that are better than America. It's just sad you ain't been there to experience it. So don't. Why are you psychologically convincing yourself that your country is somehow, some way better than others? The propaganda machine has got a lot of you twisted to where you don't want to sit in the middle and say, "Oh, look at the beautifulness that Africa has to offer." No, you want to regurgitate what you've been hearing all your life. The people live in huts. The people ain't worth nothing. Same regurgitating process. No thinking process. So, as I was saying, I had a phone call, so I'm back with you. Now, I sent my video, and as of right now, me making this video 18 hours ago, it's up to 8 views, 2 comments. My brother, my brethren, Batman, the Byron Show. You know what I'm saying? Definitely check my brother out. Subscribe to his YouTube channel also. You know, but the people that I sent the messages to, come on out, support your man C-Mac. Hit the like button, leave a comment, share the live. Even if you don't like it, hit the thumbs down button. But no, 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 no. That gets a video in response to, I don't know if my video was even watched at all, but I know there wasn't no comment, but I'm going to take this video as the comment. So this is how C-Mac going to do this thing. I'm going to take the video and use it as the comment, right? So now my video, these are the things I highlighted in mine. How do they know when they jump out the car to grab Julio, Jose, Maria? How do they know these people are illegal? How do they know these people don't have identification, birth certificates, license, whatever it is that you deem necessary to say that you are American of the United States? How do they know this stuff before they get out the car, the trucks, the vans, the U-Hauls? There's never an answer. There's never an answer, right? So Pete Callender, WBT, radio host, personality. He says, well, Court, ICE, Homeland Security, Border Patrol, they're using their criminal records. So I said, well, wait a minute. If you're using their criminal record, then I'm an American and I'm thinking of, you got their fingerprints, you got their mugshot, you got probably some DNA samples, you got addresses, social security numbers, but you still are grabbing people that ain't got nothing to do with what you're doing. You're still grabbing people who have nothing to do with what you're looking for. You're looking for criminals, but you're grabbing people who are not criminals. Now you're gonna have the sarcastic ones. Oh, well, Corey, how you know they're not a criminal? How do you know they are a criminal? We can go back and forth with them with that same question. How do you know? How do you don't know? How do you know? How do you don't know? How do you know? How do you don't know? We can do that dance all day. All day. But I can go out and say for a fact, I'm going to say it for a fact. I know the child that you just got up out of that damn school don't have no fucking criminal history. I know that. I know that old Hispanic lady or that middle-aged Hispanic lady that you just grabbed don't have that criminal record that you talk about. I know that Hispanic gentleman that you just snatched out the damn tree hanging up Christmas lights don't have that criminal record that you're talking about. I know this. I know this. Right? Let me jump on over to the video. This we got. Beat this now. So I was sent this video, right?
When Donald Trump was campaigning, he said, when we get elected, we're going to conduct the largest deportation campaign in American history. He did not say the worst of the worst.
Yeah,
and the truth is, Abby,
he did also say the worst
every illegal
of the worst.
immigrant in America is either working, in which case they are driving down the wages in an industry because their employers can pay them less, or they are living off the government, in which case American taxpayers are paying for them to live here illegally. Both of those are unacceptable, which is why in
Now, what's unacceptable is that you people don't even think. If these people are going to work, right? If these people are going to work, they are paying taxes.
Subaru.
And if they are paying taxes, they're paying for their own food stamps, they're paying for their own Section 8, they're paying for their own low-income assistance. They're paying for that through their taxes. So your tax dollar, your tax 75 cents, your tax 50 cents, your tax 25 cents ain't making a fucking damn. It really ain't. Your tax money is really contributing to the defense program. So when they tell you, oh, X amount of millions of dollars, we can't find it. We don't know what happened to it. Don't worry about them missiles. Don't worry about them airplanes. Don't worry about them bullets. Don't worry about them guns. You, 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 American, I don't want to be disrespectful. You American gullible drinkers will run on that narrative that the programs of Social Security, Medicaid, housing, food stamps is the fucking problem. You'll run off of that narrative that that's the problem when you've been told. How many times have we been told since Clinton, Obama, Bush, Trump? Oh, we can't find out what happened to the money. Oh, we don't know what happened to the gold. But you know what? You got the local private eyes in your local community, your local towns, your local states. Oh, who getting food stamps? Ain't supposed to be getting them. Oh, who getting Medicaid? Ain't supposed to be getting it. Oh, who getting housing? Ain't supposed to be getting it. Oh, who getting a benefit that ain't supposed to be getting it? But these motherfuckers up here that they so much wipe they dang on asses with love and compassion are getting away with millions every day. Millions robbing us blind. I was on food stamp. I received Section 8. I took my ass to work every single day, 40 hours a week, and I raised 3 girls by myself as a single man. Paid taxes. I paid for that food stamp card. I paid for that Section 8. Not no Republican, not no Democrat, not no conservative, not no liberal, not no patriot, not no Tea Party member paid for my food stamps. You may think you did. You may believe you did, but you didn't. You didn't. It's not my fault you never sat down in social services, sat behind a computer, gave up your information so that you can understand how the game is played. It ain't my fault you sat in the lobby and you speculated about people's income. You speculated about people's health. It ain't my fault you done that. See, Corey played the game, and I won the game. Those food stamps got my kids fed every single night they didn't go, well, the night they went hungry. That Section 8 got used to where every last one of them went through elementary school, high school, partially college, with a roof over their head. They lived in a community with white neighbors, Hispanic neighbors. We didn't live in no projects. We didn't live in no hood. We didn't live in the ghetto. We didn't live in no apartments. We lived in a neighborhood with a nice yard, with a nice porch. Oh, yeah. I said that Section 8 will get that right there. Let me get that right there. So my kids can go outside and play in the yard. We can sit on the back porch at night in my boxers and just sit there and chill. Living the American dream. Yeah. But anyway, let me get into this comment that was sent to
Telegram
me.
at TD Media Group to help circumvent social media censorship and shadow banning. And with the introduction out of the way, let's get into today's news. And today we are headed on over to.
Y'all help me stop being shadow banned. Share the live, like the live, comment in the live. Help me get shadow banned.
Charlotte, North.
Because I see right now, because I got this video as a comment, somebody helped his damn algorithms go up 9,000 views, 1,300 likes, 200 something comments. Hold on. Look at this shit. 8 views, 2 comments, 2 likes. They helping all these other damn people out. But come on, man. Don't get C-Max started on the help out shit now. Come tell you, some of them Some of you got some damn face cards that you get them turned down. But I'm like, this shit is crazy. Fuck you ain't hitting like on C Mac shit, for commenting on my shit, folks. Sharing my shit, but gonna send me somebody else shit. Okay. All right. And they got thousands of motherfucking likes and shit. And I gotta look at this shit.
North Carolina. Why are we going to Charlotte, ladies and gentlemen? Well, because Operation Charlotte's Web is underway to target criminal illegal aliens that are terrorizing Americans in Charlotte. Many of you are familiar with this already, and I wanted to make sure to pull this specific piece of information up from the DHS website, because listen to what.
Full disclosure, I do not own the copyrights to any of these videos that I use in my opinionated podcast. But Mr. TD, you got a supporter. I'm gonna get both of y'all.
What it states here. Sanctuary policies prevented nearly 1,400 detainers from being honored, putting criminal illegal aliens back on Charlotte's streets. 1,400 detainers were not honored in North Carolina as a whole. Understand, there is borderline absolutely no reason for these large scale operations like Operation Midway Blitz in Chicago, and now you have Operation Charlotte's Web in Charlotte. These large mass scale operations are unnecessary when the detainers are actually being honored and ICE agents are actually allowed to go into the jails, as Tom Homan stated. Then we don't need to use the level of manpower that's needed, the amount of resources and money that goes into it. All of that becomes unnecessary. Once again, if the detainers are simply honored, none of this is necessary.
None of this is
because
necessary.
They're not honored, these are the kind of people that they're releasing onto the.
Okay. Because they're not honored. That's what he said. I guarantee you, the person that sent me this video is 100% on board with that, right? Peep game. See, that's why I say you can't play games with these people. This is all a word game. And if you're not smart enough, intelligent enough to decipher through the words, you get lost in the sauce. You get lost in the sauce, folks. And that's just being honest with you. I wanted to know, why would they say you don't want to cooperate with the program? I want to know. Sheriff, these people are saying you won't let them come in there and get these motherfuckers out the jails. You won't let them go get them. You don't want to deport them. You just want to turn them free. Turn them free, 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 free. As if we forgot there's a court system. As if we forgot there's DAs. As if we forgot there's prosecutors. As if we forgot there's judges. So we as Americans, correct me if I'm wrong, but let me see. You go to jail. They tell you the judge will see you in the morning. You sit in there in that jail cell because the police done their job. They done brought you to jail. Their job is done. You're in jail. So now you get up and you go before the judge. The judge hears the case. The prosecutor says whatever it's got to say. The defense attorney say whatever it's got to say. Guess who makes that decision as to who go back down into the jail cell or who gets to walk out that damn door? It ain't the sheriff. Drop down in the comment section and let me know if I don't know what I know. It ain't the sheriff. It ain't McFadden's fault that they get to go right back out onto the street. But see, that's the narrative that's being painted. That's the illusion that they're giving people because they know there are a lot of people who are not smart enough, intelligent enough, bright enough, not trying to disrespect you enough, won't go and research this stuff, won't go look for the answers to the questions. They'll just listen to a bunch of regurgitated comments and keep it moving. Then they'll go regurgitate the comments that they heard, but they won't come do what exactly Corey did. Corey wants to know straight from the source. Yo, why are they saying that you won't let them come work with, get these criminals? Why are they saying you letting these people back out on the street, man? What's the problem? Why do they give you such a hard time What?
DHS said this morning that they've arrested more than 100 people, alleging that they have criminal backgrounds. Are you happy with that? Are you skeptical of those numbers and who has been detained?
Well, I said I am. Because, see, when we say criminal background, trespassing is a criminal background. We don't know who they are arresting, and we don't know why they are arresting them. A better maneuver would.
So you see what I'm saying? When you jump out that damn car. Sorry for the brief break. Sorry for the brief break. But back to it. Like I said, about that damn car. And you go snatch up Jose, Hector, Jesus, Joseph, Mary. Oh, when you go snatch them up, and somebody say, "Hey, why you snatching them up?" And you got no answer. You don't want to give no answer. You're being desensitized. You're being programmed to accept what you're seeing. Simple as that. That's the only thing I get. That's the logic that I come out of. Simple as that. But listen to this sheriff now. Here go the sheriff.
Would have been if they had to come to the Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office and say, "Sheriff, we want to make your city safer. Let's arrest all of your violent criminals that you have outstanding warrants on in my warrant repository." That would have been good. Even if they want to stay an extra 2 days and say, "Sheriff, we want to make sure that your city is safe. We're going to arrest people that who have active criminal warrants." And I think that most people don't understand this is a big wordplay.
I understand it's a wordplay, Chief, Sheriff. I understand it. But Mr. TD and some of his supporters, they don't understand it's a word game. They're just falling victim to the victimhood mentality. Oh, I don't want nobody coming into my country. I don't want nobody crossing my borders. You don't own this country. You're just living in it. You're just going along with the cycle. Until it's your turn to hit the dirt, you're going along with the cycle. Unless you want to change things, then you can holler it's mine. But until then, you're just a pea in the pod. It's just as simple as it goes. Regurgitating that crap. Listen what this man said, and I'm telling you, his supporters believe the same thing.
Resources and money that goes into it, all of that becomes unnecessary. Once again, if the detainers are simply honored, none of this is necessary. But because they're not honored, these are the kind of people that they're releasing onto the streets of Charlotte, as well as throughout North Carolina as a whole. Look at this man right here, Jordan Raneto Castillo Chavez. I think that's how you say his name, but that's not important. What's more important is his crimes. Look at this. A criminal illegal alien from Costa Rica was arrested for indecent liberties with a child, first degree sexual exploitation of a minor, attempted statutory sexual offense with a child less than 15 years old, and solicitation of a child by a computer. Get this, he was released after authorities failed to honor the ICE detainer.
You hear that? He was released after they failed to honor the retainer. I got the hotline going. That's how my phone better be going after the podcast. Well, it should be going. I ain't gonna say better. It should be going. But peep this now. The retainer. It's that retainer, right? That's exactly what he said. You heard the chief. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do you even one better. Let me go over here to my little history. Scroll on down here. There you go. Right there. Watch the interview yourself. Y'all can check them out. Watch. There it is. Talks immigration and crackdown in Charlotte.
Said this morning.
Let me get to it.
Arrested
in my warrant repository. That would have been good. Even if they want to stay an extra 2 days and say, "Sheriff, we want to make sure that your city is safe. We're going to arrest people that who have active criminal warrants." And I think that most people don't understand this is a big wordplay. When they say criminal backgrounds, do you have a list of those people, or after you arrest them that you found out that they had a criminal background? Now, are you taking these people under the criminal aspect of this, or the civil aspect
Which
of
one?
immigration. There's two differences.
Mm-hmm.
There's a civil part and there's a criminal part. Are you detaining and arresting these people under the civil part? That means you can just deport them, or you arrest them under the criminal part, which you have to come before a judge. And that means that if you were here illegally, we arrest you for that. If you were here illegally after deportation, that is also a criminal charge. So we have no idea what the charges are that they are detaining and or arresting these people, and they are not coming to my facility.
Now, I'm just going to ask you that. I'm going to ask you this question here. Did you just hear what that man told you? That's the sheriff. But this is the people that they believe when it comes to information. I ain't saying the man is a complete liar. I'm saying the man is being disingenuous. I'm saying the man is not. He's not giving you the full spectrum of this by being in the middle. He's obviously a conservative. He's obviously a Republican. He's obviously a capitalist. He's obviously somebody who thinks about fucking American money, the American dream. These people are psychologically a problem. I'm just being honest with you. I ain't trying to hear about that capitalism, business owners and all this. No, forget about it. No. Just as good as he sat there and painted that picture of you. Now, these are Republicans.
Justin Eichhorn,
These
a
are
Minnesota lawmaker, has been
conservatives.
arrested for soliciting a minor. And the only reason his name is relevant or in the national media is because he actually introduced a bill into the Minnesota House of Representatives calling for Trump derangement syndrome to actually be a medical condition. Now, if he hadn't done that, he probably would have been
So, here you have a senator. Let me see, make sure he got it right. A Republican senator that was trying to introduce a bill that would explain people who like to go after little kids as fucking having a mental disorder. To where we say, oh no, they were born like this. They can't help it. And then you wonder why they dropping the age limits of consent. I don't care if this does offend people. Perverts, psychologically deranged, lunatics, majority of Caucasian men approve of those type of messages. Reduce the age limit. Who is thinking about a 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20-year-old girl and your ass is in your fucking 30s or better? You sick you thinking about something like that. You sick if you think you're going to get Corey to vote for something like that. So this is why I don't get on neither side of the spectrum, because both sides is full of shit. Just as simple as that.
A couple of days ago, a Republican senator out of Minnesota, Justin Eichhorn, introduced a bill to make Trump derangement syndrome a mental illness. Well, guess what happened?
Just based off my observations, okay, what your eyes are telling me, I'm just going to take you into custody, okay, for driving while intoxicated tonight, okay?
What would you do if you woke up this morning and found out that somebody that you voted for just got arrested for this? Check that out. Take a look at it. Soliciting a minor for, okay. Justin Eichhorn, a Minnesota State Senator.
You know, there are charges now against Republican State Senator Justin Eichhorn.
Come on. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Y'all got to be kidding me. We can go on.
A Republican state lawmaker in Minnesota who recently introduced a bill to create a mental...
We can go on for days with this stuff.
We do.
But no, y'all want to cherry pick it. Y'all want to do this cherry picking. Right? Let me get on there because he probably has some more stuff. Let me get right.
Get into this news clip here next.
Sorry, yeah, there's a diaper news clip. But anyway, yeah, he want to get into the clips. And y'all drop down in the comment section, let me know what you're thinking.
We begin with breaking news this morning. A North Carolina representative is in jail facing serious charges. According to online records, the Guilford County Sheriff's Office arrested Cecil Brotman yesterday. He has been charged with indecent liberties with a child and statutory rape or or sex offense with a child. He's
both sides, y'all. Both sides. Get in the middle, and that's where you become a problem. Because you won't get on either side. You won't pick a side. You won't pick a side. You won't pick a side. I'm not picking a side. Both sides have fucking problems on them. And both sides need to be addressed accordingly the way we should address them. Straightforward to their faces with the truth. Don't sugarcoat it. When they go to talking and it sounds like they're trying to pimp ear hustle you, that's when you tell them, hey, take all that ear hustling over there. You're doing a little bit too much ear hustling. I'm telling you now, both sides of the fence. Both. And the sheriff told you out his mouth, they're not bringing them down there to that damn police station. Where are they taking these people when they putting them in these cars, man? Y'all send me another clip of where they sending these people to. Send me another clip of where ICE agents are taking these people out the car in handcuffs into a police station. Send me those clips.
One of the other things, too, that we've noticed just based off of our research while coming here is that this is a community and county that touts itself as it relates to inclusivity in terms of the immigrant population. Have you at all noticed a trend either way based off of statistics in terms of folks that have been apprehended were here illegally? Or?
We don't have any idea who they have apprehended.
Okay.
We have not
Stop
been given
playing.
that information whatsoever. We don't know any of that. So we don't know who they have.
Stop
and
playing.
I tell anybody, good luck. Please let us know.
I'm gonna end my live right there, Sheriff, because I'm telling you, these people are playing games. That's all that is. They playing games. They want to sit up here and do shit like this. When the man just told you, when they bring them down there to my jail cell, and we put them in cuffs, y'all put them in cuffs, whatever, and they go into that courtroom, it ain't his fault when he goes before that judge, and the judge let this damn lunatic back out. The prosecutor, the DA, the defense attorney, they are the last line of defense so that people like this don't get back out on the street. Now, if y'all want to really change up the laws, go on down there and say, well, look, this is how we're going to play this game. This is your first time being caught molesting, sodomizing, raping, whatever the case may be. Life, you're gone. We ain't even going through trial. This is your first unaliving, first murder, senseless killing. We don't even care about it. Gone. Rest of your life. We ain't gonna see you no more. Oh, you stole a car. Okay. On the books, mandatory. You're gone for 2 years. We'll see you later. No ifs and buts about it. Don't worry about no bond. Don't worry about none of that. See, if you really want to stop this shit, revamp the system. Revamp the system. Y'all ain't even trying to do it because you know why? It's benefiting them. It's benefiting them. The more blacks that they lock up, the more brown-skinned people that they lock up, the more Hispanics, the more whatever you want to label, the melanated people they lock up. The private prison system is booming. Now, I'm going to ask y'all this before I get up out of here. How many of you knew that these private prisons are suing the states because they say ain't enough people coming in? It's a big money game. Don't play. This is a big money game. Peace and love, peace and love. I thank y'all so much for coming in the live. I thank y'all so much for joining me. Leave a comment. Hit the like button. Share the live. At least that way I know you did watch it. You did pay attention before you sending me videos. Once again, this is your man, Corey Mack. It's always going to be peace and love, peace and love. Y'all be safe out there.